Hello, world, and welcome to another episode of
Did You Know?
We love to talk about exciting subjects in science, medicine, robotics, astronomy, futuristic ideas, music, or anything interesting in the news. So let's get into it. Did you know in the news? Mercedes-Benz has become the first automaker to achieve Level 3 self-driving certification in the United States, specifically in the state of Nevada. The Drive Pilot system, which is capable of handling all aspects of driving at speeds up to 40 miles per hour, will be available on the 2024 Mercedes-Benz S-Class and EQS sedan. The company is working on to expand the SAE Level 3 certification to the state of California, and the first customers are expected to receive delivery in the second half of 2023. Additionally, Mercedes-Benz recently announced a partnership with the ChargePoint to build thousands of EV fast chargers across North America. I would love to test drive one of those Mercedes. Wouldn't you? I wonder how much they are, what the final price will be. I'm sure it won't be cheap. Our next story, as the fourth quarter GDP data looms, the economy is showing signs of slowing down. The corporate earnings report have been weaker than expected, and the big companies such as Microsoft, Amazon, and Google have announced layoffs. The Federal Reserve's campaign to arrest inflation by raising interest rates is working, and the consequence is a slowing economy that will be reflected in the GDP data. While there is a debate about how much weaker the economy will be, the market seems to be betting on a recession in the second half of 2023. The 10-year Treasury yield has declined, and the yield curve has remained inverted, and the various economic reports are showing a slowdown in the key areas such as housing and retail. The Fed is expected to meet next week and raise interest rates, but the clamor for a pause may increase if the earnings picture weakens. Our next story is Lucid stock soars amid Saudi buyout speculation. Lucid shares shot up by as much as 88% on Friday amid speculations that Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund is considering buying a remaining stake in the luxury electric vehicle startup. Analysts speculated that if the Saudis buy the remainder of the company, they could invest heavily in fixing the operational issues that have constrained its production growth, potentially providing greater viability for the company over a long term. Lucid is up 86% since the beginning of January, outperforming the broader market. Our next story, Coinbase stock surged 90% in January. Coinbase stock surged 90% in January, despite the ongoing struggles of the crypto industry. On January 27th, the Federal Reserve Board denied an application by Custodia Bank, Inc. to become a member of the Federal Reserve System. This move comes amidst increasingly regulatory scrutiny from the U.S. federal government, following industry-wide scandals like FTX and Genesis that wiped away billions of dollars of investors' money in 2022. Custodia is a chartered bank registered in Wyoming that sought the Federal Reserve Master Account License to carry out international transfers and other functions. The Biden administration has proposed an economic roadmap for regulating cryptocurrencies, which addresses the misinformation regarding crypto and the FDIC. Custodia CEO Caitlin Long expressed disappointment over the board's decision, saying that the bank had offered a safe and federal regulated alternative to crypto speculators and grifters. Our next story, Meta and Amazon's earnings. Time to buy these beaten down tech stocks? It's a question that you and I both need to know. Tech stocks have been battered over the past year, but the market is showing signs of recovery, with the NASDAQ jumping above its 200-day moving average for the first time roughly in a year. This has investors wondering if it's time to buy beaten down tech stocks like Meta Platforms and Amazon. Meta is set to report its Q4 fiscal year 22 financials on February 1st, and Amazon will report its report for Q4 fiscal year 22 results on February 2nd. Meta has seen its stock soar 70% off its November lows, while Amazon is still down over 40% from its peaks. Despite the slowdown in growth, both companies are still projected to expand their top lines in the coming years, making them more attractive investments. This week, the stock market has seen a surge in investor optimism, with the S&P 500 reaching a bottom 2 weeks ago and the Dow and the NASDAQ experiencing weekly gains. Big tech will be in focus this week as investors await earnings reports from the companies such as Apple, Amazon, Google, Meta. Analysts expect these companies to report a wide variety of results, from slowing user growth to digital ad business to strong free cash flow and product adoption. A successful earnings season could be a sign of things to come, and investors should keep an eye out for a strong profit guidance from these tech giants. So everyone this week, happy investing and good luck to you. Until next time, stay safe and I will talk to you soon.
Boom, tap.